Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We are live once again. 2022 Suivant Consulting IRT Grand Slam in Lilburn, Georgia. For the IRT, I'm Fabio Soto. Right here in the booth, about to get started with today's second match of the round of 32s between the number 3 ranked player on the tour, Sam Murray from Canada, versus number 30 ranked Rodrigo Rodriguez from Michoacan, Mexico. Thank you everybody for joining us. It's a beautiful day here in Lilburn, Georgia. Congratulations to Alejandro Landa, who took his first match right now versus Abraham Peña in straight sets. Ready to start here. Sam Murray starts off. Skip shot right there. Point Sam Murray. 1 serving 0 on the headpan scoreboard. Side out right there. The International Racquetball Tour would like to thank all the players that participate in any sanctioned event. The tour would also like to thank all the fans watching on home and those who are lucky enough to make it to one of our events. Special thanks go to Donald Williams, Chad Bailey, Robbie Lyons, and the staff here at the Recreation ATL. Good shot there by Rodriguez. Say hello to everybody watching back in Canada, back in Mexico, here in the U.S., and the rest of the world. Thank you for tuning in this weekend. Day packed with great matches. Down the line, side out, Sam Murray. (1-0) still in the Headpen scoreboard. Headpen is not only the scoreboard sponsor of the IRT, they're not just the official ball sponsor of the IRT, War USA on the LPOT. Headpen is the industry leader in all things racquetball. Check them out today at www.head.com/racquetball. Point there, Murray, 2-0. Point number 3, Murray. Quick and easy points there for Sam.
3-0.
Side out there. Jammed him into the left side. Replay right there. Hit the box. serve. It's a mistake right there by Sam Marie, awarding Rodrigo his first point of the match. Of course, we saw Rodrigo in action yesterday, the RYDF match. Taking a win yesterday. Out. It's another side out right there. A lot of changes here of pace in the match, a lot of side outs here. Only 3 points to Sam Murray in his favor. There you go, point number 4, Sam Murray. Great cross-court action right there. Point number 5 there for Sam Murray. The IRT would like to thank My Pillow. It's our first outside industry partner. Not only do they amazing pillows, but they also have slippers, mattress toppers, robes, and much, much more. Proudly made in the USA. And I must say, check out those slippers because I got them, and you should too. Visit mypillow.com and use promo code IRT for amazing discounts today. Point number 6 for Murray. Seven right there for Murray. Both of these players sponsored by Gearbox, and the IRT wants to give a special thanks to Gearbox for being one of both one of our inside industry partners. Check out all the latest and innovative equipment from Gearbox. Gearbox supports not only the sport of racquetball, but many athletes as well. Check them out online today, gearboxsports.com. Good effort there by Rodrigo. Rodrigo just not enough, a little out of his reach. Sam Murray getting to the halfway point of game 1. 8 serving 1. And a timeout is called by Rodrigo Rodriguez, and he takes a timeout. We will too, and we will be back here shortly on IRT Live.
RYDF helped us a lot with almost every tournament with the hotel. That it's one of the expenses. Without them, I don't think I could go to every tournament to play. Well, I love racquetball and I want to be the best. I want to be one of the youngest players to ever win a title or the US Open.
welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live once again, 2022 Suivant Consulting IRT Grand Slam for the IRT and Fabio Soto here at the booth. Sam Murray coming back. Quick point there after a timeout from Rodrigo Rodriguez. He's at 9-1 right now. Down the line shot, Rodriguez. Making some necessary adjustments if he wants to keep in this match. This is Sam Murray's first match. Of course, we saw Rodriguez yesterday in the RYDF match. Skip shot. Escape shot, Rodriguez again. Sam Murray being very selective of his serve, not drive serving, he just knows where to serve Rodriguez. Rodriguez again missing that shot. 11 serving one now. There you go again. Murray has the Rodriguez formula figured out. 12 serving one now. So just to give you a quick update on the other courts right now, Álvaro Beltrán was taken down game one by Eric Trujillo, 1-15. Slam shot there by Big Canada. 12-1. We're still at 12 serving one on the headpan scoreboard. Shot there by Murray, awarding him point number 13. The IRT also wants to give a special thanks to the friends of the tour. This weekend's friends are Gene Fry, Dave Kerr, and a couple of people who want to remain anonymous. If you want to be a friend of the tour, email Dean at irt-tour.com. I also want to thank Team Dovetail, being a great friend of the tour. 14 serving one. First game point for Sam Murray coming up. Sam Murray kills it, right corner, game one over. Sam Murray takes this one easily, 15-1. Giving Rodriguez a lot to think about now during this 2-minute timeout, and we will be back shortly here to the start of game number 2 on IRT Live.
It's all about passion. I think I don't have anything to prove anymore in the sport. At the beginning of my career, I wanted to be one of the best. But I have nothing to prove. I play with no pressure. I'm just enjoying every moment. But when people are cheering for you and stop their whatever they're doing, their jobs, or to go watch you play, I mean that makes you feel good and makes you want to try hard and give a good show for that people. I'm Álvaro Beltrán. Get your M40 so you can play like me.
I'm Mike Lindell, and I'm here to tell you about my new product from MyPillow. Towels that actually work. Watch this absorbency test. Here's another towel that we randomly went out and bought. Here's one of my towels with the nice design. I don't know if you can see this, but you could line a swimming pool with this. This is crazy. Get rid of it. Towels that actually work.
The new MyPillow towels are exclusively made with 100% USA combed cotton with proprietary technology and with maximum absorbency. They dry you faster and are guaranteed to work.
I'm interrupting this commercial right now. Retailers have canceled MyPillow. And to thank you for all your support, I'm going to pass the savings directly on to you. Go to MyPillow.com to get deep discounts on all MyPillow products. For example, you get my dog beds for as low as $19.99. Or for a limited time, you can get my 6-piece towel sets. Regularly $109.99, now only $39.99. The lowest price ever with your promo code.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, once again here, Lilburn, Georgia, 2022 Suivant Consulting IRT Grand Slam for the IRT. I'm Fabio Soto once again here in the booth. After a 15-1 win in game number 1. Fantastic win there for Murray, giving Rodriguez a lot to think about. Let's see if Rodriguez makes a game change right now. His strategy completely needs to change in order to keep this one within his grasp and take it to the distance. Rodriguez starts us off. Murray just comes charging into the front of the court, kills the ball. 0-0. Of course, Sam Murray, best player in Canada. Of course, we all knew that Sam Murray was going to come out guns blazing to this event. He's the current defending champion. Point there for Sam. 1 serving 0 on the headband scoreboard. Two serving 0 on the headband scoreboard. And Sam Murray trying to mimic what happened in game 1. Rodriguez just trying to keep it alive. Want to welcome into the chat box right now, into the booth, everything, the one and only friend of the tour, the infamous, famous, and notorious Fran Davis. Fran, welcome to the booth.
Well, I'm excited to be here for sure. This was a year ago I came to this event, and what an event it was during that whole COVID thing, and now we're back at a big surge again, but people are still out here playing some racquetball, so that's great. Murray's looking good, huh?
2-0.
I want to give a quick update, everybody, in the other courts. Alvaro Beltran was taken down by Eric Trujillo in 2 games. Of course, Fran Davis here, you're coaching Team Zurich as of late, and Eric Trujillo, one of the members of this team. What are your thoughts on what happened in that match?
Well, I mean, Alvaro's hurt. And, he played the first game, or if you call it playing the first game, Eric was shooting well, serving well, but Alvaro wasn't really moving, and then he forfeited in the second game. So, but you never know with Alvaro, because many times he's been hurt, and somehow he finds a way
He comes back.
I didn't expect him to to forfeit, but I think he's probably, knowing that he can't go far in the tournament, and he'd rather save himself for doubles. And to me, that makes a lot of sense. To rather get hurt.
And Eric Trujillo, the current IRF Junior World Champion, boys 18 and under. That's an amazing feat in itself, Fran.
Oh yeah, he's had an amazing year. He started out, he came to a camp that I had for Team Zurich with Paola. They all played. He spars with Paola. I was very impressed with his game, and he started out winning at the U.S. Open. He took second to Acuna in men's open at the age of 18, and then he and JP won the men's open doubles. That's how his second half of the year started, or the beginning of the year, and ended with a junior national title for Mexico and a junior world title for Mexico, and the team took silver. So. And I know he played Daniel. I believe it was Daniel De La Rosa in Chicago.
You're talking about Chicago. I remember that one.
And,
he played amazing.
Yeah, and even Daniel said he reminds him of when he was younger.
Yeah.
The way he moves, how fluid he is.
Yeah.
I think he's got. He could possibly be the next, #1 player given his talent, but has to hone in some of the things that is just raw talent versus, putting it all together with mental toughness and conditioning and staying healthy. But he's got what it takes for sure.
Well, it's an amazing feat in itself. And you know what, Fran? We expect Sam Murray to come out guns blazing. Of course, he's the current defending champion of this event. He won last year when we were here in great fashion. Remember that diving kill shot versus Moscoso at 11-10. Fantastic.
Yeah, and he came from behind, too.
Oh, yeah.
What a packed drawer you guys have, and this is only the round of 32s.
Yeah.
Even the round of 64s yesterday were just incredibly good. The talent, both on the men's and women's side, is just out of control at this moment, which is great for the sport. I'm at home last night when I got back, finally chilling out at 11 o'clock at night, turned on the Australian Open, and then again watching,
I was watching that until about 1:30 a.m., 2 a.m.
Yeah, me too. And then when I got up this morning and heard that Osaka lost to, it was amazing. So watching these athletes is they're getting more fit. A lot of them are working with sports psychologists. It's just not about the game. It's just not about the stroke. It's about putting it all together, which is what makes a champion.
Sam Murray skipping that shot. Rare skip there by Sam. Big Canada. We're still at 0, serving 6 in the headpan scoreboard. So, Fran, for example, Rodriguez, young player still. I mentioned it before and during yesterday's match. Junior player, Pan American champion as a junior in Mexico. Then he's coming back to play again, but losing to Sam Murray 1-15 in game number 1, coming into game 2. What, as a coach, what mental aspect does he need to improve, to get back into this?
Well, I don't know what he's thinking, but I'm sure he's thinking just that. I'm playing Sam Murray. He's number 3 in the world. Oh, I qualified. I'm just happy to be here. No, he's just got to. The ball doesn't have a name. The person has a name. If you play the ball, you play the shots that you need to play. You need to play the strategy you need to play, whether it's lob or drive or wide angle pass. You got to make your shots. Forget about who you're playing and just play the ball and have fun. Enjoy the moment. You qualify. You're on a big stage. This is where the experience begins. His goal should be, all right, I got 1 in the first game. My goal is I would love to get at least 5 points, and just gain the experience. How does Murray hit certain shots? Where does he go? What does he do? Pay attention. Go back, since this is going to be archived. Go back and watch yourself.
Yeah.
What did you do right? What did you do wrong? What can I improve upon? What can I change? What do I want to keep? What do I want to hone in? those like that pinch.
Oh.
He didn't bend his knees. The pinch was high. Was that the right shot? Yes, but he didn't execute it, which allowed, Murray to get back in the rally. Even though he won it, he should have buried it on the first shot.
And you know what? That's why I asked these analysis, because every time we have you as a guest here in the booth, when we have another, expert player giving this advice, I always tell the player that lost the game, say you should really watch your game. And they say why? Because you're going to get some free consulting and free advice from an expert from the game. And listen to what they have to say. It's not just seeing why you lost. It's just listening to what they had to say about how you performed and what you could have done. That is always great advice. And we thank you, Coach, always for obviously joining us here.
Yeah, well, like last night, like in tennis, I don't know if you saw the Alcaraz-Berrettini match.
Berrettini?
Alcaraz,
yeah.
He was down 2-0, came back, and he only lost, something in the tiebreaker against Berrettini. But, he's 18 also. He's got to go back and watch that match and find out, okay, why did I go down 2-love? What could I have changed? What gave Berrettini trouble, and what worked, what didn't work. And it's not always about the negative; it's also about the positive. What worked, what can I make better? It's just doesn't matter what sport it is.
So at 8-0, Sam Murray right now leading Rodrigo. Rodriguez takes a timeout, and we will take a short break ourselves, and we'll be back shortly here on IRT Live.
I love racquetball. So, if you ever out there looking for me, then you will know where to find me.
Got a good rally going here.
Good serve, De La Rosa.
But if I'm not here, then I will probably be at home in my office, trying to figure out how to run my new business. The good thing is that the team Willis Accounting and Consulting got my back. With their help, running a business doesn't feel so difficult anymore. Contact Willis Accounting and Consulting today. They will take care of your business while you go back to the things that you love the most.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are live once again here, 2022 Suivant Consulting IRT Grand Slam for the IRT. I'm Fabio Soto, company here for a lovely Fran Davis. Fran, 8-0 timeout. Now it makes it 9-0 game right now. What's lacking right here from Rodrigo Rodriguez?
Well, first of all, I don't even know if he has a coach courtside. If he had a coach courtside, obviously they would be discussing and, but like that was a nonchalant return of serve. He should have attacked it, gone to the ceiling, drive Murray back, make Murray beat him for 39 feet. It's very basic racquetball. But we try to do too much when we're down. We try to make spectacular shots. And, that's not always the best thing to do. It's about playing smart, not about forcing opportunities.
I agree. 11-0 right now. Sam Murray on a roll here.
Yeah, that's an excellent shot. Even though Murray got to it, look at how hard he had to work. He opened up that court and allowed him to pinch into that left corner. That's how he has to play.
So, Coach, tell us about the whole I have nothing to lose mentality playing racquetball. I mean, any sport really, but here in racquetball, I mean, obviously Rodrigo Rodriguez, he has nothing to lose, in this match. He has everything to win. So that comes off to some people as pressure, non-pressure. Like, does that mentality, how does it work?
Well, I mean, it's a mental skill. You got to go out there. You're playing somebody that has more experience than you, probably a little bit more consistent. Be real, understand, but don't go in there expecting to lose. Go in there and play your heart out, do the best you can, don't give up on any balls, and you never know what could happen. But a lot of people go in there with, I'm playing this ranked player who is better than I am. I suck, excuse the expression. I'm not as good as, and all of a sudden you're in a negative bubble.
Oh.
You need to be in a positive light, and you need to, just like a coach outside would say, hey, not a bad shot, hit a little bit lower, instead of beating yourself up. And that's what a lot of players do when they're out there. They miss a shot, they beat themselves up. They're losing big, they give up. Yeah, and you have to stay in the moment, 1 point at a time. It doesn't matter what the score is. Right now for Rodrigo, it should be 0-0. That's it. Even though it's 10-0 or 14-0, it should be 0-0.
Yeah.
He should play as hard that way.
Right now, 14-0. Sam Murray with a match point #1 right now. Can he finish it off?
Nice shot.
Side out, Rodriguez trying to hold his own right here.
But very often, I will tell some of my players, you need to go back and watch the match. Why? I played like shit, right? And I just tell them, because you're going to learn from it.
Oh,
if you learn from it, it's not that bad of a loss. If you learn from it, it's actually a win. And then you come back stronger and making those adjustments that you need for the next match.
Sam Murray has match point #2 right now. Big Canada. Reminding us why he's the current defending champion of this event.
Yeah, and he's playing very loose, very relaxed.
And there you have it, folks. That's the match as Sam Murray wins this one 15-1, 15-0 in 2 straight. Fran, not surprising the result. I was expecting a little bit more effort from Rodriguez in this end. Your final thoughts?
Well, I mean, it's definitely the experience that overshadowed. He could have been nervous. I don't know how he prepared. Did he have a game plan going in? Did he watch Sam Murray? I mean, Sam Murray's all over the internet, all over archive matches. I have my students go back and say, okay, you haven't played him, but watch him play other people. What is his tendencies? What serves does he hit? What shot does he hit in this moment when he's over here and you're over there? So that you're more prepared and you're not surprised when you play. And that's all you can do is prepare 100+% and do your best. If you do, you can look yourself in the mirror and say, I gave it all I had, but I'm going to come back stronger next time because I've learned from this experience.
Very wise words from our favorite coach in racquetball. Coach, we will see you in action throughout this weekend. I'm completely sure of that. Thank you very much for joining us at the booth. For the IRT, I am Fabio Soto. Thank you, everybody, for watching. And please join us in a few minutes for the next match of the round of 32s here on IRT Live.